I'm gonna kill my husband. I must have parked over there. Are you that ginger bitch? Oh. Whiskey, bourbon, whiskey, scotch, whiskey, scotch, whiskey, bourbon, whiskey. I see you, scotch. I didn't know that I was gonna have to fucking do mini games like this. I didn't know I was gonna have to do fucking mini games like this. Bro. It'd be easier if I could fucking see shit. What do you mean? And bro, you can't fucking have them show up literally right on the fucking thing. That's kinda not fair. We're going into the pit. I felt trapped. I was suffocating in this cramped farmer's paradise. Fuck paradise. I could feel the noose tightening around my neck. I went to the bank. So, can you state your profession, ma'am? I'm an ornithologist by trade, but for now, I just run the house mostly. Excuse me, how do you spell that? Dude, I don't even know how to fucking say it. Scientist. Kind who studies birds. I see. And how about the man of the house, ma'am? What does he do? He's a writer. Wait, Walter Harris? You mean the writer? The Affair with the Killer, The Black Tulip. I see you're a fan. No, not me, I'm afraid. My wife, though. Well, she just adores his books. Who would have thought? Right here in our backyard. Anyway. Well, ma'am, I'm sorry to say this, but we can't give you a loan. Well, not to you, anyway. But why don't you bring your husband around next time? I'm sure we could figure something out. I was hoping not to get my husband involved. I see. It's me who needs the money, not him. In that case, ma'am, if you're urgently in need of money, then what's stopping you from taking out that $30,000 and... What's $30,000? Well now, just a moment. Well. Yes? Oh. I beg your pardon, ma'am? That was my mistake. I just realized that $30,000 isn't insurance. What insurance? What $30,000? He peers at a sheet of paper. Life insurance, ma'am. Silly of me to have missed it before. But it looks like Mr. Harris' publisher took out an insurance policy in his name. Here, see for yourself. In the event of death or disappearance, yada yada yada, you can skip this part, the beneficiary will receive a lump sum of money. Of $30,000. Looks like a standard contract as insurance goes. Oh, I must apologize again. I didn't mean to cause any confusion. No. Thank you. You've been a big help. Glad to hear. In that case, I'll be waiting for you and Mr. Harris to drop on by. All the best, ma'am. And do allow me to remind you that all deposits and contradictions are insured with us at... That clerk's words broke through my cracked, graceless lips and disappeared into thin air. $30,000. An incredible sum of money. It felt like the more I thought about it, the less I was able to comprehend how much money that really was. Walter. He hadn't even said a word. Why not? I remember getting this strange feeling. It was weak, not at all there yet, but I felt it on the edge of my mind all the same. The moment I tried to catch it and pay attention to it, I left the bank, and the dry spring wind of the outside world dispelled that feeling as if it was never there to begin with. I'm gonna kill my husband. I must have parked over there. Are you that ginger bitch? Yep, onion rings. You're that ginger bitch, aren't you? Give me that newspaper. I want to read it. Hate crimes, homicide, and kidnappings have nearly halved when compared to the last decade. I think it's safe to say that the America is going through a new round of development. As long as you're white. Concluded the defecating prosecutor. Laura! Hi, Laura! Hello, Margaret. It's good to see you. How long's it been since we last seen each other? Come to think of it, I ain't seen Walter around much either. How's he doing anyway? God, it's so fucking tempting! Oh, he's doing great. Margot, hurry up. It's busier than a blind dog in a meat house in here. Break's over. Move those hips, girl. Alright, I'm coming. Oh shit, wait. Anyway, Laura, ignore my voice slip right there. I used my customer service voice for a second. Oh, the girls and I are gonna see a show on Saturday. You should come join us, and I wanted to talk. Margot! Look, I'll stop by from the neighborhood. You don't mind, right? I gotta shoot. Margot, I'm keeping your tips. All right. Oh, shit, wait. All right, I'm coming, for Christ's sake. I'm a great voice actor. The ginger bitch. I lied, of course. I ain't no ornithopota. Never have been and nutty studied nowhere. Just a habitual lie tale. I'm a working girl. I needed some way to survive when I moved to New York, and I wanted to be a nurse, but failed the exams twice. I washed the towels at dinner, tried working as a waitress, tried walking as a newspaper secretary, and believe it or not, even worked at a salon. I wouldn't say I enjoyed any of it, but work is work. I read an article about a female ornithopota once. She was an expedition of some sort. I liked it. I even thought, the birds of America. Ain't much of a bird lover, though. Hard to love. I have 4 rats. Hard to love harbingers of disease. I can't read. It was hotter than 6 shades of hell. I had the windows cranked all the way down and could feel the sun burning my skin through the windshield. A swarm of thoughts swirled in my mind, so I didn't notice. But I was running out of gas. This old bag of bolts chugged 30 gallons to the mile, and Lady Luck smiled at me for the first time that day, and a gas station appeared out of the blue. The concrete face rose from the middle of the cornfield, and it cracked, all cracked and worn like the wrinkled face of an old woman. Funny thing was, I can't say I'd ever seen that gas station before, even though this was the only road leading home. You're gonna get murdered in here! Damn, a party girl. Feels like I drank more during the Prohibition than I did my entire life. Ain't touched a drink since I was 32. Wait, how old are you? Well, the day I spend living on this farm, I regret that decision more and more. I'm gonna explore first. Gonna take a brochure. Oh. Afternoon, ma'am. How's the day treating you? Could be better. It's too hot today. You ain't wrong there, ma'am. Almost 100 degrees out. Could you fill me up for 3? Sure thing. Anything else I can get you? I don't even know what I want. If you'll allow me, ma'am, I may have just the cure for what's ailing you. You do? I like to imagine he just offers this to everybody who comes in. You know, just fill me up for 3. Fuck, I got her headache, though. Wow, you know what cures fucking headaches? It even contains its own secret formula. Secrets get rid of rats, mice, whatever's plaguing you. Smells like almonds, too. Wait, doesn't cyanide smell like almonds? Editing Kiki, look that up. Guaranteed to work. All for only $1.99. I don't think that... you know what? You look like a diligent housewife, ma'am. Why don't you take a sample? On the house, just for you. Well, I assure you, ma'am, you will not be disappointed. Get that rat poison. Take that rat poison. Get that rat poison and use it on your husband and throw him in the well. Please. Oh. Say it's another tapping mini game. Wait, what? Okay, so there's certain words I don't want to be tapping, but I don't know what those words are because not only can I not read in general, but I also can't read when the words are squiggly. Oh, wait, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm only supposed to tap the good ones. Teehee. Chance. Yes! I'm so smart. It took me 4 tries to figure it out, but I'm so smart. Let's go kill her husband. Haven't killed my husband just yet. Wine? I should have some wine. Ah, well. It's hotter than the devil's armpits outside. No kidding. Thought I was gonna melt. Wait, did you say that or did I? Ain't it a little early to be breaking out the wine? What are you smiling for? It's all done. What is? You mean, you finished your book? Yep. But that's wonderful. Why didn't you? The publishers already gave me the green light. I sent them the initial chapters. I didn't want to jinx anything before it's set in stone, but they're saying... They're not saying that. The folks from Metro Silvermire are interested. Might even turn it into a motion picture, they said. Just imagine. Starring Clark Gable. Clark Gable. I thought he quit acting. Then Harry Cooper, who cares? That's not the god-darn point. Hollywood, Laura. You're right, I'm sorry. Oh, Walter, I'm so happy. Good for you. Good for us, sweetheart. Can the wine wait a little? I'll get to fixing us a real nice supper. How's about you cook us that steak you know I love? Oh, wait, shit. I'm the one who said that. I honestly didn't expect it. For a moment it felt as though everything could change. It was a flash of hope. Of course I'm adding pepper. Walter published his novel, and we returned to New York to our apartment on 12th Street, just as if we never left, and life goes back to normal again. Dice the vegetables. But still, he'd made promises before. He'd already found another woman before I could start unpacking my damn suitcase. He's gambled us into the ground when we are already dripped poor. Why should I think any of that'll stop in New York? No. Something deep inside me, something strange had been triggered, and I couldn't stop it. Honey, why does our steak taste like almonds? How's it going? Ready? Coming right up. He's talking with his mouth full. The steak is delicious. Tastes like almonds. Thank you. Last time I ate this good was back in the Big Apple. You've barely touched your... I ain't hungry. Wait. Honey, did you like my impression of you? I'm still doing it now. Well, I ran into Margaret today. Did you? So, how was she? Better than when I last saw her, if you ask me. You think so? Not like I'm one to talk. I've certainly let myself go. But think about what it's like to be in her shoes, Lo. Poor girl's been all alone ever since Clarence bought the farm. It's gotta be hard for her, and you... Let's point this fork at Loretta. As a woman, I'd emphasize with her a little more. Why are you on her side? I guess... Wait, what? Why can't I... What? What's that supposed to mean? I don't know which one I chose because I was kind of like just clicking and because it didn't work the first time I clicked, and I'm fairly certain I chose the top one because that's kind of the one that I wanted to choose. And it seems like I chose the top one, but I'm not 100% sure, so let's see. It's my soda! We're fine. It didn't spill. It spilled a little bit. It's grapefruit flavored. I already told you, it's over. You must think I'm dumber than a box of rocks. It's grapefruit flavored soda. Also, I am fairly certain that I chose the option where I said that he's a cheating bitch. Are you trying to achieve here, huh? What are you trying to achieve? Why can't we just celebrate? Enjoy a nice supper like an ordinary civilized folk? I'm fed up with your tricks, Walter. Fed up with you treating me like shit. Fed up with you lingering in this godforsaken dump. With all these races and whores. Nobody forced you to move out here, Loretta. Listen. I know you blame me for what happened to John. Please don't make your husband angry. It scares me. Nice fucking supper. You just couldn't help yourself, could you? Why'd you need to bring this shit up again? Why now? What is it with you today? No, you're right. Let's just keep it bottled up inside. I'll hush. I'll be a good housewife. And you keep fucking around with that then everyone will be happy. Enough. I'm not listening to this shit anymore. And if you must know, I do blame you. Oh, finally. The brave man comes out and says it. I've read the police report. You're such a hypocrite. Oh, you're such a hypocrite. Loretta, I had no idea you could be so full of crap. I've read the... What? What, honey? Spacebar. 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 Southern girl. Spacebar. Dump him in the well. Spacebar. Let that well fill up with water. Spacebar. Space... Walter looks like he's trying to say something, but only a sound of gurgling can be heard as he slowly chokes to death. Burn in hell, Walter. I must admit, I don't like it when people say honestly or to tell the truth. It always gives the impression that they've been shamelessly lying to you up until that point. But there's something transcendental about murder. Something beyond our understanding, despite how irregular and natural it seems. Otherwise, why else would anyone do it? Oh, don't accuse a woman of being a liar when she doesn't know how to be honest with herself. Stillborn like my first child, like a poet who speaks no languages, like a deaf, blind, and mute person in the world of sound and color and signs. I won't reach the truth with words. They can't give it shape. There is one truth I know, though. Walter is dead. Dead. You don't like people, do you? I didn't say that, but truth be told, I don't expect any good to come from them. Looks like a moth. Do you think people want to hurt you? I think we're wasting our time here. Why's that? Look, I know how this works. First we look at some pictures together and have a nice little chat. Then tomorrow you dig into my brain with a metal rod. You're exaggerating. Whatevers have alleviated suffering for a great many people. In your case, however, I doubt it will be required. I'd like to believe that. Let's continue, shall we? This one doesn't look like any of those things. This one actually looks like a butterfly. This one looks like a really weird butterfly. I get... I guess out of everything. Well, I guess a necklace could have a butterfly charm on it, but even then that's kind of pushing it. This isn't supposed to be that hard. It's because you're not letting me see it. Actually, it looks like a praying mantis. We're gonna go with necklace. Ah, we should have went with should have went with vagina. Interesting. She didn't choose the vagina. It's clearly a picture of a vagina. What is? Your associative patterns. My husband calls them tricks. But it was he who brought you here, wasn't it? So pay attention. I mean, this one just looks like a house. But I want to say a crow. Is something wrong? Yeah. These are just splotches. Ain't nothing to see in them. Whenever I do see, only my imagination. This ain't fair. I ain't done nothing wrong. Life isn't fair. At your age, it's high time you realize that. Oh, don't be so gloomy. How did that saying go? In Italy, under the rule of the Borgia, terror, murder, and bloodshed reign. Yet it ended up giving birth to Michelangelo, Da Vinci, and the Renaissance. In Switzerland, brotherly love, democracy, and peace were established for 500 years. And do you know what they produced? The cuckoo. Yeah! Cuckoo clack.